Hello, everybody. This is Kevin from Road Rage Garage. You can also find me on Facebook. I have a group called 1977 through 96 GMB Body Cars, all GM. If you guys want to see more or join our group. Anyway, so today is June 16th, 2025. This is my 1979 Chevy Caprice that I bought, I think, 6 years ago. My son bought it when he was 16 years old, and when he ran off to the guards, he came back and he said, "I'm sick of working on this thing all the time." And he bought himself a 2006 Pontiac GTO. But anyway, I ended up buying this car. It had a white top, 350, 170 horsepower turd. Anyway, I've done a lot of work since I've gotten it. Now it has a 383 small block Chevy. It looks good even in the video, it probably looks pretty good, but years ago, had a guy mount the hood scoop, and he used like seam sealer, not dog hair, and it looks like shit. His paint job and everything looks like crap. But from 20 feet away, it looks good. I put some Chevelle 70 through 72 hood pins on it. It's got 18-inch rally wheels. I redid the interior. Has a steering wheel out of one of my Camaros. Original speedometer. The dash was all cracked like they always are, so I covered that when I did the headliner, which, sorry, you can't see that. It is like a crushed velvet looking ratchet shifter bucket seats that I kept from my 72 Chevelle. The back seat was redone by my friend. She bought the stuff at Hobby Lobby and used a little tiny crappy sewing machine and made this for me. Looks pretty badass. But like the clock has been removed and now it has air fuel gauge in here, tack that I custom painted. It's got purple lights in the dash, blue lights in the dash, red lights under the dash. Anyway, what I plan on doing with this is July 19th. I will be going to the Street Nationals in St. Paul, Minnesota. And my goal, which seems crazy, is I'm going to completely gut the front suspension. The only thing that's been done to the front is it has 2-inch lowering springs. It rides nice until you're on the highway, and then it rides like shit because it bottoms out. So I bought tons of parts for this car. 2-inch drop spindles, new stock height springs, which I still might cut a coil out of, maybe. It's got basically everything. Tie rods, sway bars. This is the rear sway bar, which is crazy big. This thing is going to handle awesome. But they sent me a black one, and I told them I wanted red, so now they're sending me a red one. So if anybody wants a ridiculously awesome rear sway bar, I think it's 1.5 inches. The thing is heavy as hell, but it will make your car handle. But I got all new sway bars, tie rods, end links, ball joints, tubular control arms, upper and lower, Bilstein shocks, you name it. Quick ratio steering box. All that is going to be done this week. Then after that, I plan on taking the vinyl top off, because if you get close, It looks like shit. I mean, it's just the paint there, and I'm hoping it's good. The top used to be white. I used vinyl dye on it. But the front has been crappy since I've gotten the car. There's a little more of the dash. But I plan on stripping the vinyl top off, and I am going to sand, bodywork, and paint this car. I mean, everybody thinks it looks good, but on the quarter panels, there is lots of shit. Just crappy paint. Basically, it's got little dings outward from my son screwing around and having stuff in the trunk. I am going to be giving it a paint job that most people are going to probably not like, but I don't care. I'm building this car to drive the living crap out of. I will drive it to work. I will drive it on a road course, and I will drive it to car shows. I'm not really big on showing my stuff and trying to get attention. I don't need that. I don't really care if anybody likes my vehicle. I should have some more light on. So that is the 383. It's probably got about maybe 7,000 miles on it. 700 R4. And yes, I have a vacuum gauge permanently mounted in my car so I can adjust as I want. Aluminum radiator. Headers are off of 70 through 72 Chevelle. Usually if I don't know what's going to fit the car, I order it for Chevelle, and it almost always fits. The radiator is for Chevelle. This is a Champion 4-core radiator that I got off eBay with dual fans, and the car never runs over 180. It can idle all day long. Years ago, we cut a hole in the hood. That's why it's got the cowl induction scoop on it. My son had a big old air scoop sticking through the hood with the 3 butterflies. It looked cool, but we didn't do a very good job. So, also, it had one mirror when I bought the car, one adjustable mirror. So I ended up buying a set of sport mirrors for the car that were originally for a 78 Camaro. But I just wasn't thrilled with them. So if anybody's looking for a set of really nice mirrors, sport mirrors, I got the brackets, the gaskets, the whole works. I would be willing to get rid of those. I don't foresee using them again. This whole entire pile, except for the mud flaps and the Harley thing, this is all brand new parts waiting to go on the car. I have Pro Forged, Moog, AC Delco, Mevotech. It's basically the best of the cheapest. So it's not garbage parts, but it's not Hotchkiss and all that kind of stuff. The car is rust free, other than a few paint bubbles, but there's nothing. I plan on taking the vinyl top off, sanding it down, priming, the whole works. I got brand new wheel well trim. It looks okay from here, but it's really beat up. I ordered some new stuff off Classic Industries. I haven't even opened the box, so I hope that it's decent stuff. Sometimes I think about removing the trim on the bottom of the car, but I think I'm going to polish it. I polish a lot of trim and whatnot. I've never done stainless, so we shall see how it goes. Somebody out there has done it, so I will figure it out. Basically, I got all the suspension for the front end, the rear end. Here's part of the rear suspension. I got these off of eBay. These are my upper adjustable rear control arms for Father's Day. I got the lower ones, which will be here soon. Got some other toys in the background here, but I can make another video about my garbage later. So that's the plan. I am going to do all the suspension. The only thing that will be left is the rear end. I have all the parts to rebuild the rear differential. It has a 308 gear right now. It's out of a police car. So the front is the 4x4, 5 3/4, and the back is 5-on-5, like a 2-wheel drive or a Impala SS or a wagon or something like that. Came out of an 86 police car, but it has 308 gears in it right now. I'm putting 373 in it. That's the only thing I've never done is rebuilt a rear differential. And I don't know if I'll take it on myself or not. It's one of those things I'd like somebody here to show me and we can do it together so I can learn. Then I do it all the time, but I'm not real confident right now on taking that on. But I have all the parts and a true track. I ended up changing my rear tips because before I had 4-inch and they hung way down and it looks so stupid. But it sounds amazing. The mufflers I put on the car are Flowmaster Flow FX 2.5-inch all the way back with an X pipe. You can't hardly hear it in the car, but you can definitely hear it outside. It's got a bark and it sounds pretty raspy. So as of later today, I'll make another video and I will set out all the new parts this car is getting, which is a lot. And then tomorrow I'll be starting the front suspension teardown and rebuild. I will make a video on that also, and I will probably make kind of a series on this car. Believe it or not, I sold my 72 Chevelle and decided to keep this. Basically, the Chevelle I had was bad luck. No matter what happened, it was always something bad. It was my dream car, but unfortunately, there's just too much crap. I've had no less than a dozen Caprices. And this is actually my first 2-door. I had tons of 4-doors before anybody even gave a crap what they were. They were just an old grandma car. I threw rallies, dual exhaust on them, sound systems, and they were my daily driver. And then next thing you know, I sold them all, and everybody thinks they're worth something. I never paid more than $300 for a car. This one I bought from my son for $3,000. And I gave him my 2001 Pontiac Bonneville. That was a pretty nice car. So, to me, they're still cheap cars, but I can't believe what they're going for. But if there's anything anybody wants to know, I don't like to give out all my secrets because I can't stand when people copy each other, but I guarantee nobody's going to copy this paint job. I'm still kind of old school. I love cars that have a little bit of a rake to them in the stance and the 90s look. I was a teenager in the mid 90s, so I really like anything old school. I don't have any desire to fit in with the crowd. I want people to walk up to my car and be like, that's different. I have no clue, or I have no desire to be like everybody else and paint my car primer and clear coat it, or to have the same stance or the same wheels or the same sound. I can't stand being a follower like everybody else. I like to do my own thing. I'm building this and painting this to be used and abused. If it breaks, you fix it. But I don't understand when people build 500, 600, 700 horsepower cars and they don't drive them really. They're scared to even turn the tires, or they won't take it out if it's raining. That's not me. When this car is done, it's going to look different. It's going to be two-tone. It's not going to be this color. It looks cool on video, but in person, it looks brownish. And the paint is 45 years old, except for the crappy paint job on the hood. But yeah. So if you guys are interested, follow along. I have 1 month to get this done, and then I will be entering it in the Street Nationals in St. Paul, Minnesota. I've been going there for the last 26 years since my son was born. I've gone every single year to the cities for Back to the 50s and the Super Nationals. Used to be called the Car Craft Show. But a few little ideas I'll be doing is painting underneath the hood, doing my wheel wells. I got a little bit of frame painting to do when I take the front end off and change the spindles and whatnot, but just take it a day at a time. I think I can do it. And my friend is doing some pretty cool stuff with my emblems. As you can see, my hood ornament is off right now. She is making the inserts for me out of resin, and to throw just a completely different look to what you would normally see. But yeah, so I hope you guys pay attention if you're interested. I eat and breathe and sleep cars, music, motorcycles. That's all I do. I ain't got time for a headache like a wife. So this is what I do for fun. And if you're not going sideways around the corner, you're not really driving your car. So if you guys are interested, follow along. I'd appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do whatever they do. I'm not trying to become anything special on YouTube. I'm just kind of doing this so my kids can see what I've done and they can go back and watch this someday. So, thank you very much and peace out.